Welcome to Healthy Aging. Today we're going to talk about a very important set of muscles called the core muscles. The core muscles are considered the center of stability because these muscles help us to stand up, to bend over, to maintain our balance, and to maintain our posture. Very important set of muscles. You may remember the very first video I did on strength training, and I discussed why strength training is so important for us as we age. Because as we age, our muscles begin to atrophy or deteriorate or decay at a more faster rate. And so to stop that, reverse that, in some cases completely reverse it, you need to engage in strength training. And what strength training does is it helps you maintain the strength in those muscles to help slow down and in some cases reverse that decay. So we're going to be showing you 3 exercises today that will help maintain your core muscles, your very, very important muscles that are at the center of stability. But before we do, we need, of course, to warm up and we need to do a little bit of stretching. So let's just get these muscles moving and let's get the blood flowing and prepare our muscles for some exercise. You do this 20-30 seconds just to get it warmed up here. Just get it in the routine that every time you do exercise, you're going to always do some form of warming up. There are so many different things you can do. You can walk on a treadmill. You can walk in place like I'm doing. You can jog in place for 30, 40 seconds, 20, 30 seconds. You just want to get that blood moving, okay? And warm up those muscles to get them ready for exercise. Okay, so we're warmed up a little bit here. Did that for about 30 seconds. And again, don't time me because I'm just demonstrating today. I may not do the exercise the entire length of time, okay? I'm just trying to demonstrate for you. And of course, we need to do some stretching. Let's do some stretching here. Let's pull our leg muscle back like this. We can lean on something. You find something to lean on. Just pull your leg back like that. Hold that. Good 20, 30 seconds. Pull it back like that. Hold that. Actually, that stretch feels pretty good. And stretching is very good for you anyway. All right. Do the same thing. The other leg. Again, do it a couple times. You can feel that stretch. All right. You want to do that. And when we just let our arms hang down like this, you're going to feel the stretch all back here, just like this. You feel that stretch. Let your arms hang down. And when you feel the stretch, just sit there, or stand there, I should say, for about 20, 30 seconds. You're feeling that stretch, right? So this is, again, very important to help you prevent injury to your muscles because you're getting that blood flow going, you're stretching them out a little bit, and that's going to help prevent injury and prepare your muscles for exercise. All right, so the very first exercise we're going to do is called the leg lift. So we're going to sit in this chair here, and we're going to sit on the edge, and we're going to lift our leg, and then we're going to touch it with the opposite hand. And I'll show you here right now. We want to do about 20 of these, and if you can't do 20, just do as many as you can. And I guarantee you, as you do these exercises, you'll find them easier to do. So here's what we do, the leg lift. You're going to pick this leg up and touch it with this hand like this. 2, 2, 3, 3. You just keep on going. Do 20 if you can. You got the point. You got the picture. Now, you will feel this in your core muscles. All right, right in here. You'll feel it. If you hold it like this, you can feel your muscles. They've tightened up here. So you're doing the job here. So you want to do 20 of these, okay? Very good core exercises, and you will feel it. Again, if you find that it's hard to do 20, do as many as you can. If you do 5, do 5. If you can do 10, do 10, by all means. But the important point is that you do them because this is going to help build up your core muscles, and you have to do that because if you don't, it's going to affect you to do those very things we discussed at the very beginning. The next exercise is called the knee tuck. The knee tuck. And what we're going to do here is just put our hands behind our head like this, and we're going to tuck our knee in and touch it with the opposite elbow if you can. If you can't, don't worry about it. Just do the best you can. So, like that. just like that. You want to do 20 of these. You got the point. Now, if you find that you can't lift your knee all the way up, or you can't take your elbow all the way down, again, that's okay. You're just trying to start to do the exercises. If you haven't done them before, it might be a little more difficult. So don't worry about all that. Just do what you can. In fact, if you find that they're difficult to do, that's actually a pretty good sign. That lets you know that your core muscles have not been exercised as they should, and they need exercise. So that's actually a good warning for you if you find that you can't do hardly, 3 or 4 of these things. It means that your core muscles have not been exercised. So I would encourage you to just do these exercises. They're very, very important exercises to do because, again, the core muscles are the center of stability. All right, so the last thing we're going to do is called the plank. Now, you may have heard of the plank before, and most of the time when you've maybe seen the plank performed, it's when you lay on the floor and rest on your elbows and you have the body elevated. Now, if you can do that, by all means do it. But I'm going to demonstrate the plank using a high chair. You can also demonstrate or do the plank using a chair like this, which is lower than this one. With the plank exercise, the higher you go, the easier it is to do the exercise. So I'm just taking a high chair here just to show you that you can do it this way, especially if you have a very hard time trying to do it on the floor or trying to do it in a chair that's not really high enough for you. So this is a high chair. I'm going to demonstrate how to do this plank exercise using a high chair. You will feel this right away in your core muscles. You want to hold this 20, 30 seconds or as long as you can. If you can't be 20 seconds, hold it for 10. The more you do it, the longer you'll be able to maintain your balance. So you want to keep that core engaged, okay? So we're going to use our elbows just like this, and we're going to hold ourselves up. And you want to feel this in your core. You want to hold this for 20, 30 seconds, at least 30 seconds if you can, just like this. Now, this is going to be a lot easier to do than, for example, using a chair like this. You can certainly do it with that chair. It'll be a little harder, and if you can do it, by all means. And if you can lay on the floor and do it, by all means, lay on the floor and do it. You'll find that that's even harder. Of course, you want to progress. So if you can't do the hardest type of exercise, do the level of exercise that you're capable of doing and then work yourself up there. Important point is just do something, okay? Because these exercises, these muscles have to be exercised. Again, the core muscles, the core stability, you gotta get these muscles exercised, especially seniors. Now, if you would like more information, I'm strength training for seniors. I've written a book called Strength Training for Seniors Over 60. You'll find the book on Amazon. Just go to Amazon, go to the search bar and type in Strength Training for Seniors Over 60 by Gerald Coleman. That's my name. The book will come up and you'll find over 88 exercises in here. There's exercises in here for everyone, for the beginner, for the advanced person. We have stretching exercises. We have information on nutrition. Very, very good information for you. So go check it out if you'd like to, all right? If you found the information in this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone that you know needs to have this information. Boy, as we age and get older, you want to make sure you maintain a good quality of life. You really do have to engage in some form of strength training. Now, cardio is important too. And we'll do some videos, of course, on cardio, but it's very important that we maintain our strength because that just helps us to maintain the quality of life. And it helps us to continue to do the things that we enjoy doing. So like this video, very important for our channel, subscribe and share it with someone and get them to watch some of these videos. These videos are not very long. And I'm just giving you some exercises you can do to maintain that quality of life. So we'll see you next week. And until then, remember this, we are fearfully and wonderfully made. May God bless you, and I will see you next week. You take care of yourself and stay consistent with that exercise.